Welcome back, folks. Here we are again at Modem Boat Ramp. Gonna get out here, fish around and find out. Getting here a little late. It's after 8 a.m. on July the 5th. Look here. That big old school of bait fish. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right there now. You'll see how green that water is, that old slime. That right there is going to ruin every spool line I cast out into it. I guarantee you. But hey, the fish like it now. That right there that's fish shade is what it is. That's cover. Look here, look at the bait. Look at all that bait. I mean, you can just see it teeming on the water. Now, when you come out and it looks like that right there, you see that much bait, don't even stop and fish in a spot. Just keep cruising until you see a bass. Because you'll see him, he'll show himself. In these conditions right here, that bass will show itself. If you got time to just ease around, upstream, downstream, whichever way you want to go. When you got bait fish schooled up like that, all you got to do is just ease down through there and wait. When he shows himself, you can most definitely stop and catch him because he's feeding at that particular moment. That's what you want to see. That's an easy catch right there. I didn't check current flow today, but it should be down there a little bit more, usable amount. I'll check the graph before I upload this video and screenshot it for you. We're gonna ease on up through here though, see what else we can find. There's somebody fishing right here. We'll let them have them. Hopefully they don't want to eat them. There's a hole right there. It looks like there's been a little school full of these holes. There's one, there's one, there's one, there's one over there. Looks like there might be a little team of bass right here. You get out here and you look for stuff like that, you'll find them a whole lot easier. I mean, if you don't have some forward-facing sonar, you got to look for stuff like this. You got to look for holes in the algae. You got to look for that oily, slick spot. Bait oil, that's what it is. That's what I call it. I don't know exactly what it is. I call it bait oil. Just call it an oil slick. You look for them oil slicks. Look for holes in this green stuff. You'll find them. Just put a little thought into it. Go about it a little more methodically than I'm on the water. I'm gonna cast everywhere I can. You know, that works too. I mean, you just cruise down the bank, beating the bank, turning and burning. You'll run into them now. Look here now. We got bait popping out through here all over the place. I don't really see any holes. And I don't see any oil on the water. We got a lot of shade. It's a nice little shady spot right here, loaded with bait. And I've explained this before. I'm gonna give it just a quick rundown, quick explanation right here. Get on your mapping app, whatever nautical mapping app you happen to use. Get on that mapping app. Go to the settings and dial the water. The water depth, dial it back about 10, 15, 20 foot. And then look upstream of whatever creek you're fishing in, river, whatever. Dial it back and look upstream until you find the spots where there's no water because you dialed it back. Those spots are high spots in the creek channel, all right? You find those high spots in the creek channel and then you ease up through them and you look for bait. You find those high spots, you find the bait on those high spots, you'll find the fish. I'm watching now. I'm watching as far as I can to see a fish come up and bust on some bait. That's what I want to see now. When I find that, it's time to stop and fish. What we got right here on the water? Oh, that's a feather. That big old feather. I'll get that tight jig out of it. Look here, y'all. How about that? If that's the only thing I catch today, it'll be worth it. It's a good shady spot right here now. This spot right here stays shady pretty much all day, up under this big tree right here. You can see it. The shade moves obviously, but it stays shady right here all day. It also holds gar right here. A lot of gar. I generally catch my bass on that side of the creek. There's gar on this side of the creek. Now see that spot right there? That stays shady all day. There's a little bit of shade there all day long, and that's a transition bank on a high spot. That's a spot on a spot on a spot, what it is. But I hadn't found them there this year. They move every year, y'all. That's the thing. You think you found them? You think you done found them this year because you find a spot, and every time you go, you catch fish. Every single time you're catching fish right there. Then come next year, same time of year, same, everything's the same, they ain't there. I don't know exactly why. It has something to do with the bait fish, I assume. Now look here, it looks like we're coming up on a little oil slick. I can show you what I'm talking about, an oil slick. Well, some of you already know. Some of you may not. You see right here, we're coming up on this, right there, that oily looking substance on top of the water. That streamed down from right here. That's a sign that the bass been attacking bait fish right there. How you doing? Catching them all? That bird in that tree right there, he just saw us. Oh, angry bird. When we get up here close enough to him, he'll fly off and yell at us. He might stay right there in that tree. Let's see. What's up, angry bird? That old boy ain't going nowhere. That's Fred. What's up, Fred? That's my friend Fred right there. My friend Fred, the angry bird. See you later, Fred. He must have had a rough night last night shooting off fireworks. He's still in bed. Still on the roost. Every time you pop that thing over the little snag, there could be a bass within inside of it that decides he's hungry or he wants to kill it. Because they're territorial too now, yo. They see something they don't like. It's not that they like that bait. Sometimes it's not that they look at it and think, ooh, I like that. Let me go get a taste of that. No, it's because they see it and they're like, I don't like you. They're mean now. Old bass fish are mean. Every one of them. There's no such thing as a nice bass fish, just like there ain't no such thing as a nice game rooster. Okay? Them suckers are all mean and they want to kill everything around them. It's just, this is the way they're bred. There he is, y'all. Look at this guy with his black lips. I've seen a lot of black lips this year. Look at how black those lips are. Huh? Maybe he's pushing it. I wouldn't keep none out of here though. No. You know there's a warning against them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just for the bass on the East Fork. I don't know why it's only the bass, but I'd say he's pushing 15 inches.
Yeah.
But yeah, the landfill right up there. Yeah, I don't know what the contaminant is, but there's a warning out against eating the bass.
Catfish all right?
It doesn't say anything about catfish. I ain't heard anything about catfish or bluegill or anything. I ain't gonna eat anything out of here personally.
Don't want to take a chance if there's anything.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Here you go. Here. Still got my drag turned down. Just a little guy, but he's just a little fella. There he is. That's a pretty good one too. You're gonna flip this guy. He's not real big, but he's big enough to have fun with. I keep one of my old packs. If I had never told y'all this, I keep one of my old packs of Rage Craws, and I put my used ones back in there so they don't get mixed up with the new ones. I don't want to throw them all away. He got it. He got it, y'all. No, he don't got it. I don't know what that is. I don't think it's big enough to take it. It's got it though. Yeah, I guess it's got it deep at this point. I ain't gonna flip this little guy. Not on my 733. There we go, y'all. He picked it up. He had it for a while now. It broke my jig. Well, there he is. He ain't much one, but he's a fish. Oh, there he is. Another little guy, a little feisty fella. There you go. Another little feisty fella. That's what these are right here. Black and blue flake steakos. He hit it on the fall, boy. He's wrapped up in something. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes, y'all. Threw it right up in them tree limbs. There we go. There. How about that one, y'all? That's a 3 all day long. We can hold him out long enough to measure him. Let's just look at him. That's a 3 all day. Put him back in over here. Alright, that's it, folks. I've had enough. It's too hot out here. The fish agree.
Huh.